Walk in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Woo! John Good in the building. You gotta sing it.
John
like
Jake.
Ready, yo?
Yeah.
Alright, I hope I don't mess up this poem, man.
You won't.
It's completely possible. We're gonna give this a try. This is called There's Always Maybe. Unrequited love torments me in my dreams. She came to me again last night, stood by my bedside, leaned over and kissed me 3 times. First on the lips, then on my right cheek, finally on my forehead. She whispers words in my ear that would resonate on a stainless steel heart, and I couldn't remember what they were once I woke up and she was gone. I just laid there, empty, dead inside. Rigor already set, I was stiff, my body sore from twisting and heaving, me clutching myself in tender places, my skin crawling inward. I was hurting. Well, really, I just needed to take a minute. Realize it wasn't the end of the world. Realize even if it was the end of the world, at least she and I would both be dead soon. I started humming to myself Erykah Badu's Next Lifetime. I found the courage to spring out of bed. I found the strength to spring out of bed with a little conviction. Found the momentum to start my regular workout routine. 50 to 100 push-ups, 60 to 100 sit-ups, and a few laps around the jogging trail at the local park. Yo, I think I got up to 4 miles this time. I come home, shower, dress, then head right back out the door. And I walk. I walk for miles. More miles than I ran. I walk like Moses and his newly freed people, probably in search of the same level of serenity. I walk as Jesus' 13th disciple, the one who gets no mention in King James's version of the Bible. I think because I'm black. I walk and I think of her. I play out in my mind different far-fetched scenarios where she'd have me. In the Disney version of Aladdin, the genie could grant any 3 wishes except wishes for more wishes, bringing the dead back to life and making people fall in love. I thought to myself, what a shitty genie he was. Then I thought about this one night. We were drinking. She was vulnerable, and I guess I was warm. I could have kissed her that night if only I had the balls to take advantage. I wondered if another night like that might come around again. I realized even to wonder was wishful thinking, and me with no genie. I fear since then she's decided I'm not her type, which is decidedly inconvenient, as she is everything I dream for in a woman. Kind, compassionate, and probably smarter than me. She sees all the gray areas opposed to black and white. She sees as I do. Still, I want to change for her. I want to James Bond myself into her mind to intercept the blueprint for the perfect man in her eyes. And I mean Sean Connery, James Bond. None of that Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig bullshit. I wanted to drive my silver Aston Martin right through her forehead. I wanted her to see me in a tuxedo. I wish she could have been at my brother's wedding. I looked good in that tuxedo. I was smoking hot in that tuxedo. Figuratively and quite literally, minus the smoke. It was midday in June. The AC in my 99 Jeep Cherokee worked better than in that ballroom. I remember I wanted to strip naked right at the altar, right beside the groomsmen, right across from the bridesmaids. I thought about what a beautiful bridesmaid she would have been. Smoking hot in that teal dress with the yellow rose pinned at the low-cut top. I thought about her smoking hot in her own summer dress, the white one with the red flowers that I only saw her in once. I believe it was June. And I snapped out of it for a second. Looked up and realized I'd walked approximately 6 miles. And not in a circle. 6 miles away from my apartment, meaning I had to walk 6 miles back. And by this time I was pretty damn exhausted, so I just sat. I sat at a bus stop bench as if I were waiting to be taken away somewhere. And truth be told, I absolutely was. In the movies, the guy always gets the girl. Even Aladdin with his whack-ass genie still managed to snag Princess Jasmine. I wonder if I'm the lead character in this story. Or am I the jerk alpha male who loses the love interest to the underdog? Is she the prom queen I could never get until I became spectacular? Or is she the head of the decorating committee who dresses down, wears no makeup, wears glasses and her hair in a bun, who you can still tell is fine as hell, and she turns out to be the woman for you all along at the end?
Tell it.
Alas, this is life. There is no pseudo-reality-based script, no lead roles or supporting ensemble, no guaranteed happily ever after. Only love, hurting and healing and moving on to whatever's next. You just find joy and serenity where you can. I find the strength to spring up from my bench with a little conviction, and I start my walk home. And I think about absolutely nothing. Except, well, there's always maybe.